the graph that is provided here, we have the intersection here. It's marked by the green circle. It's indeed 7.4 and negative 1.6, just as the thing that we have solved here, which is x equals 7.4 and y equals negative 1.6. But we want to graph it and verify if this is correct. So all we need to do now is assign several values. Okay, so for example, this one is, for example, 1x. For x plus 4y equals 1, well, we can assign values for x such that this is 0 and 1, 2. Now, for us to find the corresponding value for y, all we need to do is to modify the equation a little bit. So this is 4y equals 1 minus x, and therefore y equals 1 minus x over 4. Now the value of 1 minus x over 4 now here is for 0. This is essentially 1 minus 0 over 4. Gives you 1/4. Okay. For 1, so 1 minus 1, that is over 4. So that's 0 over 4, or essentially 0. That's null, but that's null. Here, this is just 1 minus 2 over 4. So essentially, this is negative 1 over 4. Let's try to see. In the first point, in the first coordinate, it is 0 and 1/4. So let's try to locate that. So it's so this is the x-axis, this is the y-axis, and this point is, let's assign it as the origin. So the first point is 0 and 1/4. So all we need to do is find 0. So if this is for example 1, okay, our 1/4 will be located here somewhere. So this is 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we divide it by 4 segments. So essentially this is 1/4. So this one is 0 and 1/4 is 0.25. We need the second point. So the second point is 1 and 0. So let's try to locate that. So this one is 1 and our point is 0 for y. So this is what? 1 and 0. Okay, so we can connect that. Okay, so essentially we just need two dots to identify the line. So that's it. That's our first that's the first equation, or the visualization for our first equation. This is essentially x plus 4y equals 1. Now for the second, we need to identify again at least 2 points. Okay, so our x is 0, 1, 2, and again our equation is let me write it down again. 2x plus 3y equals 10. Now we can modify this a little bit so that we can move 2x in the other side, and then divide everything by 3. So y equals 10 minus 2x over 3. So here, this is our y, so 10 minus 2x over 3. Now for the first case, that's 0, so 10 minus 2 times 0 over 3. So this gives us 10 over 3. Now this one is 10 minus 2 multiplied by 1 over 3. Essentially this will give us 8 over 3. This one is 10 minus 2 multiplied by 2 divided by 3 will give us 6 over 3. Well, that's essentially 2. Now, so this is essentially 3.33. This one is 2.66. Okay. So let's try to plot the second line. Let's use red this time. Now, the first one is 0 and 3.33. So we identified that to be, it's quite high. So let's try to use 1. That is 2.66. Okay. So all we need to do now is count again 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 segments. So this is essentially 2. Now 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is essentially 3. Now for 2.66, probably we can assign it somewhere here. So we divide it in 3 segments. 1, 3, 1, 3. So we have something like this. So this is essentially 1 and 2.66. Now for the second point, that's 2 and 2. So it's around here. So this is 2. This is 2 and 2. And we try to draw a line. And we now try to draw a line. As you can see, if we try to extend the following lines here, they will try to intersect. So the intersection, we know that already. So that's around 7.4 and negative 1.6. Okay, as we see here. So let me try to make our note larger so that we can draw better. It happens that this is 7.4 and negative 1.6, so it's quite long. So we have to extend this a little bit. Okay. So again, we try to count 4 segments. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3. Of course, this is just an approximate. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is 4. Until we reach 7.4 approximately. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 7. Okay, 7.4, and our value of y is around negative 1.6 or 2. So you should count 4 segments here also. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is around negative 2. So if that's 7.4, so 6. Okay. So again, again, the value is 7.4 and negative 1.6. Now I hope we reach this point, because this is the intersection, and we will try to do that. So we try to draw our line here and try to extend it. Same thing for the other line. Let me choose red and let me try to draw it. Let me try to draw the line as straight as I can. Alright. So we observe the intersection. So the intersection here is negative 7.4 and negative 1.6. And let's try to mark that what the program that I have written has shown us. The intersection is truly at 7.4 and negative 1.6. And let me try to show to you that again. So here, that is 7.4 and negative 1.6. Now, I have successfully demonstrated to you that systems of equation could be now solved using our new technique, which is the elimination method, and we have a visualization of the equations in terms of graphs, and wherein the graph has two lines that intersects at a common point, which is 7.4 and negative 1.6 in this case. Now in the next videos, we will discuss more equations and try to solve them. But for now, that's all, and thank you.